Now we welcome Mr. Dan Perry. He's former editor-in-chief of AP of Europe, West Asia and Africa, who joins us live from Tel Aviv. Thank you very much, Mr. Perry, for joining us again. Good to see you. Now, Mr. Perry, is this part of Netanyahu's plan to keep some, support for him to stay in the office as he also approaches the elections, or yes?
Netanyahu's government is dependent on far-right elements that Smotrich represents that want Israel to forever control the West Bank. And to keep that government in power, Netanyahu has to agree to various initiatives like this. Does he himself want this to happen? I'm not so sure. I don't even know anymore, because Netanyahu will basically do anything to stay in power. The basic idea that Israel continues to build settlements in the West Bank is dangerous for the future of Israel as a viable country that both has a Jewish majority and is a democracy. That's clear. Because if the West Bank as a whole were part of Israel, then Israel would only be 60% Jewish, and some of these people, the less intelligent or even more crazy ones, want Israel to also control Gaza, and then it's already minority Jewish. The question, though, is where exactly they're going to build the settlements. There's nothing sacrosanct about the 1948, 1949 armistice lines, and some of these settlers are very close to the old border before Israel occupied the whole West Bank in 1967. And it would amount to an effort to improve upon that old border, to broaden Israel's very narrow center of the country a little bit as part of a future deal. Smotrich has a different plan. When he gets his way, settlements are deep inside the West Bank, and the purpose is to make it inseparable from Israel. As part of a grand plan where the Palestinians are either forever subjugated or somehow compelled to leave. And this kind of policy heralds nothing but trouble, provokes the Palestinians, is likely to compel new violence if it actually goes through. None of it actually means very much right now, because the government faces elections on October 27th. If they lose, all of this will be canceled. If they win, there will be a far more general catastrophe, of which a few more settlements actually, are the lesser problem.
Thank you very much, Mr. Perry, for sharing that insight with us.